Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vimut Niwan Maga program. We are warmly inviting you to join with this program, the Liberation Path to the Enlightenment. That is called in Sinhala language. The meaning of the Sinhalese theme of the program is like that. So this program we already presented in Sinhala language, including the teachings in Buddhism, which is originally scriptured in Pali language. There are so many good things we can obtain to our life from Pali doctrine, which means the original Buddhism. So in this program we are talking about these things. So from previous program it was our first episode, but in the program stream it was marked as 10.31 program, because we already have 30 programs as the second phase of this Vimut Niwan Maga, or shortly we can say from here towards VNM. So in this VNM program we have many videos before, and the English video started as the previous video for this program, for this video. So today actually I would like to discuss with you today about the basic and the fundamentals of this program. In this program we always trying to give you a brief introduction of Tathagata Gautam Buddha's teachings. That was included in Tripitaka. The original Buddhism is remain as Theravada Buddhism, and it was remain in mostly 5 countries in South Asia. Sri Lanka is one of these countries, and it was the one of the top level country for study Buddhism. So as a Sri Lankan Buddhist, as Sinhalese Buddhist, we are following Theravada Tripitaka and the teachings of Theravada Tripitaka. There are 3 divisions are included there as discipline division, it's called Vinaya Pitaka, and subtle doctrinal divisions are very deep teachings included there. It was called Abhidhamma Pitaka, and also the formula, the doctrinal discords are including there. It's called Sutra Pitaka. So these 3 Pitaka means Tripitaka is included in this as the Buddhist scriptures, the original Pali scriptures. They are Tripitaka. Now you have idea what is Tripitaka. It is like we cannot say it's like some other religion books, because for other religions there are some level of book. It was some the informations included there is limited to some one book or some books, but there should be some exploration books after the basic scriptures. But basically in other religions the scriptures are limited to some kind of books, but it can be presented in as a one book. But here in Tripitaka you cannot get like that, because Tripitaka is very huge book set, and we can call it as a library. There's much of books included there. So same like many religions in the South Asia, fundamentally Hindu religion, there is so many doctrinal books. So Buddhism also origin in the source of South Indian sources, but it was different from all the other religions, even in South Asia and the world also. So the Buddhism, Eastern philosophy, there are some, I told there are some lot of books included. Same like Buddhism also has lot of books. Maybe the huge book store in a religion, we can say it is Buddhism, because Tripitaka we can recognize as a not a one single book, it is a library of books. So that's why we try to present the Tripitaka as a briefing. So then after that we can introduce it as a single book, or we can try to introduce at least one book with many volumes, like that. But here I would like to mention one very important fact: the truth of the world. Actually, it can reveal like a simple fact, or even it can reveal like the deepest fact in the world. So Tripitaka is like that. Even there are so many short form doctrinal facts included there, but also it included so many deep doctrinal facts. It's like an ocean. So to get comprehension someone about Buddhism, he can also read whole Tripitaka, but it is not compulsory. Even he can study some area of Tripitaka, but he can get some comprehension about Buddhism. But what is the purpose of presenting so many doctrinal facts, like a doctrinal, like this some kind of ocean? There's a fact, this is information or doctrinal facts, it's like an ocean in the Tripitaka. So why there are so many things presented in Tripitaka? Because to give the followers so much evidence about the doctrine. So that's why Tripitaka became a very huge edition or huge publication. So Tripitaka is actually 2600 years old book set, and it still remain in the world because of the spiritual followers of the Tathagata Buddha. We can call them Maha Sangha or Bhikkhus in English. There are not some kind of monks. No, it is a wrong mention if we say them as a monks or like that, because there are some kind of spiritual scientists. There are some spiritual class after the Tathagata Buddha. The Buddhism is remaining in the world because of these great disciples of Tathagata Buddha. So they are one, it's a generation. When someone someone become to Bhikkhu tradition, he belongs to the generation of this Buddha's Buddha Putra. We can say the followers or the children of Buddha, because they are spiritually built because of the teachings of Buddha. So Tripitaka is this kind of spiritual doctrinal presentation, and it's very ancient scriptures, the teachings of Tathagata Buddha, the teacher of universe. So we try to introduce you brief about Tripitaka books from this program. We don't know how much we will be able to do that, but we try our best to do it within these 10 minutes, 15 minutes video program. Our purpose is present you a briefing about this Tripitaka, and it is we try to share the message of Buddha around the world, and it is a one part of the normal people like us. We are Buddhist, but we are living we are doing our life. We live in our life in the world according to the teachings of Tathagata Buddha, and the spiritual part of our society is Mahasangha, or our Bhikkhu generation. So our main purpose is protecting them, because protecting them is the protection of Buddhism. So we are doing that, and also we are passing the message of Gautam Buddha around the world. So we especially try to do it in as how much energy we have, we try to do it in this program. So dear watchers, please join with this program. This program is for those who are interested in Buddhism and those who wish to get some idea, knowledge or briefing about Buddha's teachings in Tripitaka, what are the doctrinal areas and what are the fundamental facts in Tripitaka. To get known about these things, this program will be useful. Okay, so thank you very much. Now in this program today we introduce you the Tripitaka, what is the Tripitaka and what is the background, what is the purpose of Tripitaka and what is including there. So in our next program we try to explain you about some other facts about Tripitaka, and we try to explain you about the parts of the Tripitaka and what are the doctrinal facts included there. So we will briefing it step by step in future programs. So thank you very much. Have a nice day. I am Surat Chamara from VNM, Vimut Niwan Maga, or the Liberation Path to the Enlightenment program. Thank you.